Hello and welcome to stampingcatcrew.com. Today we're going to make this super quick and easy Christmas card. People loved it at the Stamp-A-Stack. Just simply love this designer series paper. There are quite a few patterns with the white, with the black writing, and then the opposing is the black with all the writing done in white. So there are music notes and just all kinds of really fun patterns. Love, love, love this card. The sentiment comes from Ready for Christmas, which is this set. It actually has some coordinating framelits we're not actually going to use today. We chose to use the At Christmas and Always, and also did the little ornaments on the envelope. I'm going to set that aside. The card that we're doing starts with a old olive cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5. It's scored and folded at 4 1/4. And then this layer of designer series paper is actually cut at the 5.5 and then by 4. So you've got the full strip length and then you have some even space on each side. So I'm going to grab our pieces here and set them down, and I'm going to grab a foam mat. Our circle that's in the back is done at 1 3/4 with our circle punch. Got our Memento ink here. I'm going to ink up our sentiment, and I'm using the foam mat because it's a photopolymer stamp set, and so we want to have some nice cushion underneath. And that gives you a crisp, clean image, straight down and straight back up. Close that ink up and set that aside. The sentiment we're cutting out with 1.5 inch circle punch. And it's going to fit exactly in there, and that's right where you want it to be. So I'm going to set that aside. That's going to actually center right there. We'll go ahead and stamp our envelope since we have our foam mat out. On the original, I did the ornaments in black, so I think what we're going to do is a little bit of ornaments in the old olive. And then set that aside. I like that contrast. The components of the card are incredibly easy to put together. I've done a whisper white for the inside. I'm going to grab my snail adhesive. Anytime you're using a darker color cardstock, it's really nice to put a layer of white or vanilla inside some kind of lighter color so that they can write or you can stamp your sentiment on the inside. Love that. And we have our designer series paper. This is the other side of that one. It has the music notes and some songs, and they're going in different directions. This is a bunch of the Christmas sayings in lots of different languages, which is a lot of fun. Center that right on there. Remember, triple banner punch here, and one of the things that I found is if you flip it over, you can actually see where that feeds into, and then you can get an even cut without cutting off so much from the bottom. And so I did start a little long, so we're actually going to take some height off. I could have probably done with some height off of that, but we're going to do the same thing for our glimmer paper. And if you just put that in there evenly, it gives you that nice cut, and we want that about there. And then we have this striped ribbon, which I absolutely love. The item number is 144624. And it's literally just called striped ribbon. It's in the holiday mini catalog. It goes with an entire suite of products that are in the black, white, and old olive, but also obviously used for a lot of Halloween crafts too. So I'm going to cut right along the center here, and then I'm going to take my ribbon and go from the corner in and from the corner in to get that nice edge. I'm going to decide exactly where I want these components to lie. And once I've done that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift that up. I have a Stampin' Up stapler, but obviously any of the mini staplers would work just fine. They don't carry this one anymore, but I put out one of the just swing line little tiny staplers out on the table, and we used that as well, and that was great. So get rid of that. So I've evened up my edges, and I'm going to add some adhesive to the black of the old olive. I've got my 3 parts down, and I have it the length that I want it to be. And I'm going to put it right about there evenly. This is the sentiment that we did in the 1.5 inch circle punch. So we're going to add some adhesive right to the back of the white. I'm going to center that right on the 1 3/4 inch circle black. And I have some dimensionals over here. I'm actually going to take a look at the direction that this is going to go, because I know that the ribbon is going to pop this up on one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add dimensionals to this side, and I'm going to add a little adhesive to this side. I'm also going to add just a tiny bit of adhesive to hold that ribbon down. I'm going to pop off that dimensional and decide exactly where you want that to fall. And then this is the envelope that we prettied up. So that's it. This definitely would qualify for a quick and easy card. The designer series paper makes it so wonderful, and there are lots of different patterns to choose from. So I hope this inspires you. Thanks so much, and happy creating.